because it's just right click. So it does feel like it's a lane where the Void is going to be in for a rough time.
And so many times when these Voids have come around, it's been like looked really bad. It's been off the back of like a terrible laning stage. And then what do you do with this guy? You know, you got a Quelling Blade. You're going to go and try and like time lock some creeps over in the jungle. That feels real bad. So need to have a good start. And SCEPTER already starting out there with the headdress and branches. Gets the first deny. Super annoying to play against. Hopefully 23 Savage will be able to find some farm for himself here, because this is not going to be easy.
My favorite part of the draft, though, as vanilla as it is going to be this mid matchup. Mikoto, as soon as the puck was picked, like, they just, like, I feel like Mikoto just turned to captain and was like, pick me Ember, because they first phase at Ember in response to the puck. So that's like Mikoto laying down the gauntlet. He has been so impressive on the mid lane, whereas Carl, I feel, has been a bit shaky this tour. So I'm very excited in this hero just to play around. Like, usually the lane itself is like a bit of a farm trade, but once you hit, you know, offlane DP, you know what you're going to get. It's this tower taker with exorcism, like around, you know, minute 10 with the siege wagon. Usually your first exorcism, you get the offlane tower. Your next, you get the mid tier 1 tower. You're playing on Radiant side, so you've got the Roshan advantage. So that's something I think Talon very much had in mind when picking Death Prophet, is like, we want heroes that can take Roshan. Shaman got actually banned
already in the early goings up top.
Yeah, Death Prophet not getting that much CS. Actually, only the 7 last hits. TB with 10-6, but down bottom, yeah, Talon also struggling on the Void. So the two side lanes for Talon not farming all too well. This is kind of how I expected bottom lane to go. I think that Treant Venge just have so much right here. Be okay.
Yeah, this is not where a Warlock usually wants to walk around at. You can very easily just get destroyed. Only 300 movement speed, not a whole heck of a lot of survivability. But we'll be able to walk that one off and then start throwing the heals onto Gabby again. And this has really been the feature that we've seen for why this hero gets picked. You can't kill the carry. Warlock will get him back up to full pretty quick.
Nothing much. Give the support the mid lane, and then make your play as either an Ember or a Puck. And one of the things is the Ember going for this Flame Guard Sleight build is not going to have the Searing Chains to make those rotations as easily. I mean, he can Sleight spam and get kills, but it's just not quite as effective.
Look at this play by Carl. Yeah. That was nice. Now gets the double rune. Very nifty.
Yeah, we see this every now and then, and whenever it happens, it's like, it's a bit of an outplay. Yeah. Especially for a matchup which is Ember favored, to get the double rune there. Because the issue is, Puck just gets out harassed with the Sleight of Fist spam, particularly with the Blightstone. Gabby forces a TP out from Q there top, but yeah, so getting double rune kind of salvages this lane a bit for Carl. He's still getting fully. He may just have to make a base trip. I think he's going to farm this lane and just walk home. He's like, he told him, he warned, 23 Savage should have watched the interview. He's like, I'm coming for you, 23 Savage. We're going to get you this game.
They knew what was happening. Former carry, playing with the team, make sure that they show him down whenever possible. But they do bring multiple heroes mid now. 3 heroes mid for Talon, and they're going to try and get a good chunk of damage onto this tower.
It's still, usually this tower doesn't drop until like second exorcism. Like first one takes top tower, second takes mid. With that said, KP's lane is going pretty poorly. So they haven't actually pushed Gabby out of this lane at all. So Mikoto's rotating top, which is I think what needs to happen.
Remnant in. Can they get him? Yes. They bring in one hero and get
that jungle, force him into the triangle. Like, as much as, you know, we talk about the triangles being this nice farming spot for carries, you don't want to go just only have your triangle near your ancients to farm. So they have to come and protect their main jungle as well. Oh boy. Defensive foil.
It's under attack. Dire structure.
Foil down. They can go right into mid.
And this mid hasn't been healed up. The level 1 armor just doesn't heal towers at all. Long cooldown. And with coil down, you know, someone like 23 Savage on this Void is just unafraid of anything. I probably shouldn't be killable here. Although they do catapult puck into a stun. Have I jinxed it?
Close. In trouble. Jumps out afterwards. They got the Dawnbreaker going in for the ulti hide right on top of Cuckoo. Cuckoo's dead. And now, with some extra pressure onto this tier 1 mid, I mean, that's the thing. You invest so much into Zephyr with this Leech Seed. And
sweet team fight.
Radiant's bottom
smoke up now. Mikoto.
Attack.
Underneath that one, we'll run into a couple here. Cuckoo has the Aghanims being delivered right away. His courier is getting close, will be delivered now. As the overgrowth comes out, Zephyr dies. And I think that just about ends the fight. I don't know. I mean, I guess they have
is the one hero on top. It's Gabby's TB. And It's like, can they actually kill a TP in late game? They don't have crazy magic burst. And
they're getting a lot onto this Venge. Swap out at the start, and a little bit of a heal coming in. Will get turned into an illusion. Do they go all the way in for round 2 of this? It looks like they will, and yeah, Cuckoo, no way out.
But there's only so much a Dawnbreak you can do with farm as a support.
Oh, wait a minute. Cuckoo
Would be the fight
on again. They have heal.
Fine.
Carl there with the save. At least for the moment, they drop the coil. Tries to go. That's a pretty good fatal bonds onto several, but Tree will keep it alive as long as possible.
Be careful. This tree may... Yeah, they're gunning for him. Okay,
He just walks away. Oh, he gets caught. Nope, never mind. He didn't know. He gets caught and killed off. So Zephyr goes down again.
Oh, honestly, that was super incredible by Mikoto. Like, knowing, having the sense to know he was still there. Often you would slight to scout him, but he didn't just slight. So you need to actually be aggressive by, you know, pushing out both bottom and mid lane. Right.
Well, and we are starting to see maybe a little bit of a problem here. You know, as much as we're talking about how good this looks for Gabby in the late game, Carl is definitely falling behind slightly. His other opponent in Mikoto, who is starting to build up a little bit of advantage, already has the Lincoln Sphere. Cuckoo, they break the Lincolns right there. Going to commit everything now on to this bench. Carl looks for a turnaround. Second round, couple bashes, tries to throw out the stun. He's going to connect, and now jumping back and forth. Cuckoo will manage to stay alive. Coil afterwards, connecting now. Trying to bring that 23 Savage. Is he going to get away? No. So that is Aegis down. Do they have round 2 of this though? Gabby gonna stand, and that does open up the ability to come on in and take outposts. That's gonna be something to watch for. Kodo, Whitemon, Jin is there, gets found, rooted, wants to jump away, and the pull off to the side. Cuckoo swaps him out afterwards. They got Tanic offering, but he needs to wait for the silence to wear off. Cuckoo, low, instant trouble. And getting healed back up. Living through a jump in. And there's the disposed round 2. The stun is there. They had to go all in for that one. BKB out from Gabby, and now the chaotic offering. Where's the follow-up? They don't have metamorphosis. So it just has to go toe-to-toe. And the Chrono's right on top of him. Overlooked afterwards. Looking for Zephyr. Walk back into the Chrono after that one. Double kill for Savage. Cuckoo now has to run in the illusion for him. No buyback as he can't get into this fight. Talon, they're just looking too strong. Coil plans to follow up. I don't think they've got any. No, not at all. Carl does not have nearly enough damage. Yeah, and rooted. Oh my god, jumps in. And he's low. Yule Scepter. He needs to run away. Yeah. High ground. Chrono, 22 seconds. Mikoto turned upon. Lincoln's broken. Carl, he's right there on top of it too. They don't have TPs on these heroes. They're using them to get back now. Everybody's coming back in. 10-3 Savage jumps forward. Time Annihilation. His arm on Gabby. Yeah, this is very scary. Q trying to find him. Dispose is finally there afterwards. 23 Savage jumps in again. Silence out from KP. And
T1 have to get out of there. Meta's wearing off slowly, and now Talon, they want to chase. They know Meta's only got 10 seconds left. They want to force this.
Turn, swap, Savage jumps in. BKB has Chrono available if they want to use it. Waiting on it, last second, gets it off. Mikoto right on top of it as well, but the overgrowth comes out. Now round 2, the heal coming in afterwards. Enough for the kill on to TB. And it was a bold move from T1, but it does not pay off. Cuckoo is going to drop down to the south.
He's alone, but easy kill to get.
Right on top of him. Breaks it. Trying to run away, and they realize, okay, we cannot do this anymore. Zephyr, I think, is just dead, and the Mikoto, the runes continuing to flow in for him, and he's almost at 25 also.
Going top. He was looking for a Chronosphere. He's still hunting for Carl. They maybe caught him.
He gets rooted. Oh, they find him right on the edge. Triple Remnant in.
Area where they can shine. You know, you can make it hard to push the towns with the living armor. You've got some big team fight to fall behind too. It's just this Aegis that makes it really hard to go on Savage.
Savage goes in right away. They already popped Metamorphosis, trying to find an avenue to go into this one. KP down low, going to die. 23 Savage now still standing right on top of him. Goes in for more, trying to take down Gabby. Has Thunder available, but the KP comes out in time. Swap out afterwards, but it's not enough.
And he's under.
He gets pulled, he gets controlled, and he gets killed. 4 dead. 24,000 gold lead, and Talon look to take
3 versus 5. They've got the Chaos offering in 20, but
Dire's top
it's
tower
all in on
is under
Gabby, and
attack.
like there's only so much he can do. It's not about like him needing to do something good. It's like what can he do? He's just being kited and played around.
swap in KP. Not bad, but not enough. Now goes for the stun, hits onto the Cuckoo Illusion. Gonna kill him back to life in a second, but it's trouble. Not gonna happen. Thunder Savage does not quite have enough. Still jumps in for more. Throws the punches. Zephyr is dead. GG is gonna be called. Talon, keep it looking pretty here in Division 1.
Yeah. Anytime they go on the Gabby TB and you would get low, that's when they would basically bring out all the stuns and control. It felt like they would only go on the TB when they knew they had like a Marcy Dispose